What's up, guys? Right here. Today, this is part 3 of the projectile like magic for the creating a magic your first magic series. So in this last part, we're gonna be doing like an explosion. So when like your projectile hits like a wall or a player, it's gonna explode and make like a little explosion effect. So you wanna first open up your server script, and we made this script last in part 2, which should be out probably before you watch this video. But um and inside of the script for the meshes, we added the center mesh, the wind, and the wave. No, it was double wind center, and that's what this explosion is right here. I'm gonna drag that back into the script. So we're gonna come here, right? So for this one, this should be a little bit easy, like a little bit easier. And like before like I start this, I actually edit the script behind the scenes, and I just brought like the aiming mechanic back to like in front of you rather than using the mouse, because I just didn't like the mouse personally. But yeah, you can keep it as the mouse if you want. That's up to you. Um, so first we want to start off by just like cloning the different parts. So we're gonna start off with center. I'm gonna do local center is equal to meshes. Wait for child center clone, and then we want to set the C frame of center to hit dot C frame, aka whatever like the fireball hits, and then we're gonna parent it. So this is why we had to use like a folder. So we're gonna do local explos or explode fold, let's call it that, instance new folder workspace. Then we're gonna do explode dot name is equal to player dot name concatenate explosion. So we have that. Then we're just gonna parent center to that folder. So explode fold, and those three meshes should be anchored. So when I shoot this fireball, right? What should happen is when the fireball comes in contact with the target, it will spawn the center object. So you see, it spawns the center object, and that one does as well. Okay. So now we're gonna just clone the other parts. So we're gonna do local, um, do double first. So go to meshes with child, double, clone, double dot C frame is equal to center dot C frame, because center is gonna be like the main part of the explosion. Then we're gonna do dot C frame, double dot parent is equal to explode fold, and then we're gonna do the last one, when is equal to meshes, wait for child, when clone, when dot C frame is equal to center dot C frame. Oh, having trouble spelling. When dot parent is equal to explode fold. So what we have right now is just them in like a static position, like not moving, not doing anything. You know, they're just there, you know. So I kind of want the explosion to face the player when it So I want my explosion to face my character. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do cframe dot new. Then we're gonna set the position. So we went over this, I believe, part 1 or part 2. I think it's part 2. Um, but we went over cframe dot new and how it can have two components. It can have a position where it like goes to and a position where it looks at. So where it looks at can be our humanoid view part dot cframe dot p, and then just close it out with the parentheses. And as we do this, yes, now it's facing us. Okay. So now we're gonna use tween service like we had referenced it up here last episode. So what we're gonna do is I kinda want them to start off small, like the object sizes. So what I'm gonna do is center.size is equal to vector3.new. I'm gonna look at the size of it right now. I'm just gonna make it like 2 by 2 by 2, and let's do 3 by 3 by 3. Sorry for the weird cut. Okay, so I was resizing the meshes. So double, what is double size? Double is okay. Gonna do double dot size equal to vector 3 dot new. Let's do 5 5 5 and win. Let's do vector, excuse me, vector 3 dot new. 3.25 and 3. So this should spawn smaller, so then it could give that like growing like explosion effect. Say I want to shoot E, bam. It's actually super small. Wave. I'm gonna make the wave a bit bigger. I mean the wind a bit bigger. I'll do like 5 maybe. And then bam. Okay, that works. So for the first tween will be for the center. So we're gonna do C and then gold just to like differentiate it between the different tweens that we're gonna do. I'm gonna do size equals center dot size plus vector 3 dot new. Let's do like 15 15 15. We're gonna do local C info is equal to tween info dot new. Let's do like 1 second. And then local C tween is equal to tween service create center C info C goal and then C tween colon play. So as we have this should grow to like, I think it's gonna be like 18 by 18 because it starts out 3 by 3 by 3. Yeah, you can see how we got that nice tween effect. I might do 30, and that's because I would want it to I want it to like disappear as it keeps getting bigger. Oh, sorry about that. Then we're gonna do local D goal for double. Wrong thing. Hold up. Deagle dot size. So this is like the double ring thing. Then we're gonna do double dot size plus vector3 dot new, and we can also do like, let's try 40 by 40 by 40. Local d info is equal to tween info dot new 2 seconds. Local d tween is equal to tween service colon create double d info d goal. And then we're going to do double tween colon play. Then we're going to test this, and it should be bigger than the actual like center itself. Bam. Yeah. And this is why like I turn off cast shadow, because like you get this like shadow that you really don't really want. So let me turn that off for all of them. Okay. Then if I just test this real quick again. Oh, I do that. I press E. Bam. See? No more like shadow. And I might make this 20. Might make the height 20, so it's not like too tall. So it should like sort of spread out similar to the wind. So something like that. Yeah, that's fine. And then we're gonna also do the last one for wind. So local W goal equals squiggly brackets W goal dot size is equal to wind dot size plus vector3 dot new. And I'm gonna look at this real quick. So that's 30. We might want to do 40 again. So we're gonna do. I don't want the height to get too tall, cause it's just like the wind, like the center effect. So then we're gonna do W info is equal to tween info dot new 2 seconds as always, and local W tween is equal to tween service create wind W info W goal W tween colon play. And as we'll see here, the wind should be up to speed as well. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's nice. We might. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. I kind of wanted to hit like the floor. So what I'll do is W goal dot C frame is equal to wind dot C frame times C frame dot I don't want to do that actually, because I want it to rotate, and using C frame and rotation in a tween doesn't work. So we're gonna change it up here then. So I want to change the size of wind. No, I'm not going to change the size. I want to change the C frame dot new 0 negative 2 or 3. Then let's just test and see what this does. So as we shoot that, bam. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make it 2. That works. That works. Maybe 1.5 if I need to. But yeah, like explosions is just like how you create the fireball when you just clone it. You know, you just clone it when like it touches like the main part like touches like a player or whatever, and then it just does this. But yeah, that works. Uh, so we're gonna have the yellow rotate. So what we're gonna do is wGoal dot orientation is equal to win dot orientation plus vector 3, and we want a large, like a large number of rotation, so it can like continue to rotate as the 2 seconds are gone. So I like to go to like either 3600 or 7200. Depends on just how, like, the larger the number and the shorter the time is like how fast it will like spin and stuff. So you see that? No, we're gonna actually well, words. We're gonna actually use easing styles. So we're gonna do enum dot easing style dot bounce. So this should give it like that bounce to like an explosion, like I just, I don't really know how to explain it, but like I can like show you after. So shoot that. You see that? Gives it like that bounce. And maybe we want to use another one rather than bounce itself. I don't want to use bounce for the wind. The wind can stay there. So if we test this, the wind shouldn't bounce. It should just do what it did last time. Yeah. And I want to do elastic. Let's see what elastic does. Ah, I see, I see. Okay. So I'm not gonna use that for that. I don't mind using bounce for this though. Yeah, that can use bounce. But the center and the wind mesh, I don't want them to bounce. Shoot that. Bam. No, maybe I'll turn like. Actually, let me see this real quick. Just one more time. Um, Bam. Yeah, actually, I'll keep it linear. Maybe you can find like a bounce method that works for you. But yeah, I'm gonna keep mine linear. And then I'm gonna use a wait 1 second, because that will be half the duration of the tweens. And then we're gonna do a loop, do for I v in pairs, and then the folder name is called explode fold or explode fold, and then we're gonna do colon get children do. So what this stands for, right? So I is just like a counter, and that will increase every time it goes through the loop. V, just think of V as stuff and folder, since we're like using the folder to store like the effects in. So this is just like every part in the folder itself. And then when we do explode fold, it just takes all the stuff that's in the folder and make it into like a list or like an array, which then it will run the loop through that array through each individual part. And then we're just gonna do local goal, cool, not cool, but goal.transparency is equal to stuff info.transparency plus 1. So we're gonna do parentheses 1 minus the transparency of the object already. So like, say if you wanted the objects have like a 0.5 transparency, what it will do is subtract 1 from that, and it will just add that last bit of transparency to the object, so it's like a smooth transition. rather than like an overkill. And then we're gonna do 1 second. Then we're gonna do local tween, the tween servers, :create stuff, hold info, go tween :play. And now as we test this, this should disappear after 2 seconds. You see? See how it does that? Oh yeah. Now we're gonna do the wall. Okay, so this could be a little bit tricky. But what I want to do is, of course, we're gonna remove the effects folder like we did at the top, and then we're gonna do this a little bit different. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a temporary variable. So I'm gonna just call this temp c frame, and what this will be is like the point in which the object like touches the wall. And give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if there's a better way to do this before I do this. Alright, so yeah, I didn't find anything like we could probably use like raycast, but like I said, we're not gonna cover raycast in this video. So we're gonna just use like a temporary C-frame. What I wanna do though first is bring this up above before the folder gets destroyed, so we can actually get the C-frame that we need before the folder is gone. And then we're gonna do wave.cframe, and then it can destroy that. And then we're just gonna go here, right? We're gonna copy our explosion stuff and just copy that and come here, paste it. Let me just indent it backwards, and let's test this out. So we do this, hits the wall, see frame, what is it? Oh, I know why. We gotta change one thing. So instead of hit, we're gonna do temp C-frame dot. Well, instead of dot C-frame, we're gonna do temp C-frame dot P. And then we're gonna test it. Because we test this, bam. See where it hits it at. Why is it hitting our player? Why is it hitting me? Oh, no, I know why. So if we scroll up to the first if statement, which deals with like the player being hit, and we do the breeze, add item, expose fold, and in 2 seconds, that's how long like it takes for the meshes to disappear. So we have to remove the folder in that time frame as well. So now if we test it, it should work. Bam. Oh wait, and yeah, it just hit like the other mesh, that's why it was like that. But yeah, see how now we can hit the wall and do like an explosion. Sorry for the word crack. Okay, so we did it. Bam. That what we needed. And yeah, that works. So if you like this projectile series, let me know in the comments if you want to learn like something else. I think this magic series can go for a while, honestly. Like, cause we can probably turn it into like a little mini project for you guys to make like an actual game from. But yeah, like let me know if you like this. I don't think there's anything else to say. If you like the video, hit that like button. Sub, share, and we hit 4K subs yesterday, so I really words I can't speak. But yeah, I really appreciate it, man. 4K. Like I remember when I just made this channel, like I didn't even make it thinking I was gonna get a subscriber. I just like uploaded, just like random stuff. But now we're at 4K, man. I think I really appreciate it. Yeah. No, thanks for watching.